Giant John by Arnold Lobel. Giant John. Long ago, in an enchanted forest, there lived a large giant named John. The fairies, who also lived in the forest, played magic dancing music for John. He had to dance and dance, and he could not stop until the music stopped. The dancing made John's big feet hurt, but he thought it was great fun. In the evening, he would pick a bouquet of trees and take it home to his mother. One night, his mother began to cry. "We are poor," sobbed Mrs. Giant. "There are only 2 potato chips in the cupboard, and we have no money to buy more food." After they ate the potato chips, John said, "Do not cry, Mother. Soon we will have some money. I will go out into the world to find a job." Mrs. Giant made John wear his rubber shoes and carry his umbrella. "Goodbye, Mother," said John as he started on his journey. John walked very far out into the world. He saw mountains and tigers and thunderstorms. He saw a beautiful castle. "Look, look," cried the king and the queen and the princess and dog. So there's the princess, there's the dog, and there's the queen and the king. And they lived in the castle. "Here comes a giant." "Hello," called John. "I am looking for a job." "Stay a while and work for us," said the king. John liked the king and queen and the princess and dog. He decided to stay and went right to work. When it rained, John kept the castle dry. And when it was sunny and hot, he blew a pleasant breeze. He helped the queen do the laundry and played horsey to make the dog and princess laugh. John cleaned and dusted the castle every day. The king and queen and princess and dog were very happy. They did not even mind when John's snoring kept them awake at night. On Saturday, the king gave John a big bag of gold for all the work he had done. "We'll have a picnic lunch before you go home," said the queen. Suddenly, a cloud of fairies appeared. They were John's friends from the enchanted forest. "We missed you, Giant John," they said. "There is no one to dance to our magic music. We came to play for you." The fairies began to play the magic dancing music, and John began to dance. "Ouch!" said the king and queen and princess and dog as they fell to the ground. "Stop! Stop!" shouted John. But the fairies kept playing their music, and John danced and danced. John could not stop dancing. He danced everywhere. He danced on the flowers and on the dog's tail. He danced on the castle. "You foolish fairies," cried John. "Stop that terrible music." The fairies did stop their music. They saw what they had done and were very sorry. The king and queen and princess and dog were all crying. But Giant John did not cry. He began to put the castle back together again, and the fairies helped too. They bandaged the flowers and the dog's tail. John worked hard, and soon the castle was fixed. It didn't look quite the same as before, but the king and queen and princess and dog dried their eyes and thought it was beautiful. "Now I must go home," said John, putting on his rubber shoes and hat, and he promised to visit often and kiss the king and queen and princess and dog goodbye. John rushed home to his mother with a bag of gold. "Look, Mother," he called, "I've earned some money for us." By this time, Mrs. Giant was very, very hungry, and she was glad to see John and his bag of gold coming through the door. That night, John and his mother invited the fairies to dinner. They did not dance, but they ate baked beans and sang many songs, and they lived happily ever after. And that is the story of Giant John.